Hey, what up, collectors? Diego here with another Common and Base Sports Cards Throwback Breaks. This time it's for baseball. It is April 23rd, 2020, and this break is going to be featuring not only a Throwback Break Box, but also a 2009 Top Series 1 baseball blaster box that has one legendary patch inside. Hey guys, what is up? Back again with another break, and this time it's baseball. So basically, what we have is a 2009 Topps baseball, like I said, and we also have a throwback break box, which you see over here. We'll pick that out in a second. Just wanted to go over some of the stuff in our breaks. We have double up players, any packs from 1988 to 1993. If we find these players, you get a mystery card in your package. If you find these expansion team players, they could be from any year as long as they're in uniform. Over here, the key players that we have listed here are for like a Tav Van Poppel bounty that we have going. Every time we find one of these baseball stars, what we do is we put another card into a collection, and then when Todd Van Poppel does show his face on a break, everybody in that break will get a chance at winning the collection of cards that we have accumulated. All right. Then we also have, of course, Hall of Famers, Hall of Famer um, prize, and also a prize for people who did not get a Hall of Famer, and of course, I don't know, I forgot where I put the cards. I had them set aside, I just don't know this. Oh, Diego. Never prepared. That was yesterday. That was the other day. What did I have for today? Oh, goodness. Talk about being not unprepared. Can I put them back here? Oh, that's where I put it. Oh, no, that's Goldsmith. Yeah, there we go. We got this one and Papa. All right. So the two prizes that I had for the Hall of Famer pool, and the person who wins the Hall of Famer pool is the one who gets to pick. This is an autograph on looks like a piece of baseball from Kyle Blair. Don't know who Kyle Blair is, but maybe he'll blow up. He played in 2011, so maybe he's still in the minor league system. You can have that autograph there, or you can pick the Fire Willie Stargell card. Nothing really special about it except it's Willie Stargell. So either one of those two cards is what the Hall of Famer pool random can win you. And then, of course, all right, guys. So it looks like what we're going to be doing is taking take number two. Um, basically, I need a new computer, and that's what's going on. The problem with doing all this new system thing, and posting it onto Facebook, although it helps me a lot, it does wear down my old computer. So I definitely got to get a new computer because sometimes it just doesn't want to hold up for very long. So anyway, we're gonna go with take 2 and just continue on, like if nothing happened, because that's what's gonna happen when I archive the video. I'll cut out that part. Anyway, like I said, we have to figure. We did the Hall of Famer pool, and those are the prizes you get to win. You saw that in the last video. Let's go and see what packages we're going to open and try and get this done as soon as possible so that the camera doesn't do that again. Or not the camera, but my computer doesn't do that again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this right here. And as you can see my hand, we have here the boxes. 7 boxes are left, but we're going to start with the number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll 2 dice, and the chances are that there'll probably be one of those numbers there. Starting with the number 3, ending with the number 9. Let's see what we got. We get an 11, of course. Roll again. We get a 10. All the numbers I don't need. Another 10. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. We got to roll again because one fell on the floor. 6. Number 6. Push that over that way. So we go 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be this box right here that we're going to open up. Usually I do use random.org to make it easier for myself than just give a number 1 through whatever. But I just don't feel like using random.org. So that is our break box that we're going to be using tonight. And let's see what's going to be inside of this box. My blade's not in it. And that was it. It must have been old tape. All right. See what's inside the Throwback Break Box, made by me, myself, and I. We have my box topper, which is some oversized pop-up cards, or some oversized cards from 1985, 86 top, or 86 Donruss, or 87 Donruss, whichever one. 1992 Donruss Triple Play. We had those last night. 2 packs of 19. Oh, you know what? This is one of the ones that I packaged back in January. So there'll be like 2 packs of each thing. We have 2 packs of Triple Play 1992. We have 2 packs of 1995 Topps Bazooka. 2 packs of 1990 pre-rookie cards. 1 pack of Topps Opening Day. 2 5-card packs of Topps Series 2. 3 packs of 1992 Fleer. We have 1999 Fleer Traditions. A rack pack of 2006 Topps. We have our Throwback Repacks. And 2 6-card packs of Donruss 2016. So that is the variety there. I really don't know if anybody was talking because I never joined in the next video. So that'll help me there. Sorry, my arm's in the way. No, I did not. I think I still have the Padres as a house team. But if you want the Padres, that's fine. I'll give the Padres to you. I think I had the Padres. Padres and Miami were the last 2 teams. So if you want the Padres, that's fine with me. Even if I broke everything and you didn't see anything that you wanted, I'll still give you the Padres. Even if you got an autograph, I will still give you the Padres. Alright, so I have no order now. I was thrown off by my computer. Alright, so see if we can get this thing right. Hey Ben, if you know Colby, if you know Colby and feel like you got a reference from that, let him know to answer all the questions, and he's pretty much already in. He'll be in like with no problem. I can't do it right now because I'm doing a video. Okay, here's what we got. So we got our pop-up. Like I said, we're going to open that first. This is the last break of April. So I'll be shipping out everything, doing invoices and stuff like that, just so you guys know that that's coming. And the invoices will include shipping costs. All right, so we got Lance Parrish for the Tigers. We got Jose Canseco, one of the key players we're looking for. So we get to add a card to that collection that we're making for the Tavan Popple Bounty. We got Jeff Reardon for the Expos. And Hall of Famer Kirby Puckett in that nice blue uniform. That is pretty cool. All right, so there we go. That's our first pack. That's our box topper. Or my box topper. I don't think I have any more of those. We're going to do some pre-rookies. Usually I know most of these teams except for the ones that have the brown border. So if they don't have the brown border around them, I pretty much know who they go to because it says it on the back. All right. We have Dwayne Espy for the Firebirds, which is the Giants. Then we have Jeff Kaiser for the White Sox, which is the Indians. Mark Whitten for the Blue Jays. Then we got Keith Miller for the Phillies. Bruce Fields for the Athletics. Greg Walker for the Orioles. Todd Trafton. I want to say that's White Sox. Yeah, I'm right. White Sox. Then we got Gary Tremblay for the Red Sox. Paul Marek for the Braves. See these here. Tulsa Drillers, I believe, are the Texas Rangers. And I know Monty Ferris, I remember his baseball card. He's from the Texas Rangers when he was a rookie. Jamie Nelson for the Portland Beavers, which is Minnesota Twins. And Eugene Jones for the Wheelers, which I believe is San Diego, but I'm not sure. So I'll figure that out, and I'll let you guys know in a post that says, or at the bottom of this of the whatever. It'll be in a post. Trying to think before I speak. I mean, trying to not speak before you fully think out your process. You see what I mean? It's just not good. Not good at all. All right, guys. So our next pack has Randy Knorr for the Knoxville Blue Jays. That's pretty easy, Blue Jays. Then we got Ray Ramirez for the 89ers, which is the Texas Rangers, as well as Ray Ramirez again, the trainer. Got two cards, not just one. We have for the Louisville Redbirds, Mike Hinkle, and that is for the Cardinals. Then we got Greg McMichael, that is for the Indians. Bill Dancy is for the Phillies. Denver Sapphires, that is for the Milwaukee Brewers. Joe Redfield, I believe. Yep, Milwaukee Brewers. Then we got Red Barons, that was the Phillies organization. John Gibbons. Tom Dudd, that was for the Seattle Mariners. Andy McGaffigan for the Royals, pretty easy. Jose Tolentino for the Houston Astros. And Dave Little for the Mets. There we go. You only got two teams in this break, man. What the hell's wrong? It's all right. You had to take a break. Bad timing, though, but, you had to take a break. 1992 Fleer. We're going to open up, look for some double-up players and some Hall of Famers. We already did our minor league cards. This actual box was one that I made back in January, and that's when I had the thing where I wanted to put 3 packs in each. And then in April, when I did my boxes, I wanted to do just 1 pack of different things. So whatever I get in the mood for is what's going to be in the boxes. So we have 5 left over. I know 2 of them still have stuff from January, and then the rest of them have stuff from April. And then I got to make a few new boxes. All right, let's get to the break. We lead it off with Marquise Grissom for the Expos. Then we got Julio Franco for the Rangers. Mark Lewis for the Indians. Not related to Bob Lewis, I don't think. Tim Wallach for the Expos. Followed by double-up player Denny Martinez for the Expos. Then we got Tim Spire, prospect for the Royals. Then Jeff Blauser for the Atlanta Braves. Tino Martinez for the Mariners. And he's going to be followed by John Cerruti for the Tigers. We got John Franco for the Mets, followed by Tony Castillo for the Mets. Ozzie Guillen, that's the double-up player for the Chicago White Sox, followed by Devon White for the Blue Jays. Kurt Manwaring for the Giants, followed by Jim Eisenreich for the Royals. Pat Combs for the Phillies, and Steve Bedrosian Bedrock for the Twins. Sometimes I get into that reading spiel and I start doing really well, and I don't want to stop for the Hall of Famers or anything, so I had to go back through. Second pack of Fleer 1992. Oh, come on. You silly thing, you. Lead it off with the Dodgers, Darryl Strawberry. Then we got Reggie Sanders for the Cincinnati Reds, followed by Melito Perez for the New York Yankees, Dave Howard for the Royals. Then we got Mickey Morandini for the Phillies. That's my impression of Harry Callis. Harry Callis. Mike Aldretti for the Cleveland Indians, followed by Mark Gardner for the Expos. Papa Fielder, Cecil Fielder for the Tigers, league leaders, followed by Monty Ferris, who's for the Texas Rangers. That was in our minor league pack. That's why I said that. Walt Terrell for the Tigers, and that is followed by Pete Shorrock for the Mets. Our next card is Hall of Famer Alan Trammell for the Detroit Tigers, followed by Keith Miller for the Mets. Marvin Freeman for the Atlanta Braves, followed by Ben McDonald for the Orioles. Greg Swindell comes in with the Indians, and Willie McGee ends it with the Giants. Next pack in 1992. Fleer. Now, I'm over my love for 92 score and Fleer. One of the reasons why I liked them so much is because that's where I left off. And I was like, man, I never finished these. But now that I finished them, now I'm like, there's better cards out there. All right, we got Steve Searcy for the Phillies. That is followed by Gary Varsho for the Pittsburgh Pirates. We got Bernie Williams for the New York Yankees. That is followed by Greg Harris for the Padres. Joe Hesketh for the Boston Red Sox, followed by Jeff Reed for the Cincinnati Reds. Here we have a Paul Molitor card and Brett Butler, the Igniters. And that is going to go to the Milwaukee Brewers because I always go with the guy on the left or the top leftmost guy. All right, so that is going to the Milwaukee Brewers, and it's also a Hall of Famer. Chris Crone prospect card for the Angels, followed by Denny Neagle for the Minnesota Twins. Omar Olivares for the Cardinals. Then we got Scott Bales with the Angels. Steve Finley, pound for pound, one of the best players in baseball for the Astros, according to Dusty Baker. Then we got Gerald Young for the Houston Astros. Jose Mota for the Padres, followed by Dante Bichette, Papa Bichette, Bo Bichette's father for the Milwaukee Brewers. Jeff King for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and Mike Huff for the White Sox. So out of those 3 packs, I only got 2 double-up players and 2 Hall of Famers. But this next pack is usually pretty good with getting us some Hall of Famers here. Let me get some sleeves for my Hall of Famers. And I have some cards that are just sitting here from O-Pee-Chee. It's a pack that I opened like a while back, and they're just sitting here. So since they're sitting here not doing anything, I figure I'll just give them to you. They're already open, so it's just extra cards. I got some Mark Whiten for the Indians. Then we got Jay Buhner for the Seattle Mariners. Mike Henneman for the Detroit Tigers. Fred McGriff for the Padres. Followed by Gerald Clark for the Rockies. Tim Wakefield for the Pirates. Followed by Brian Harvey for the Marlins. Then we got Mark Sharperson for the Dodgers. And manager for the World Series, at the time, the World Champions, Cito Gaston. Patrick, I know you're going to like that one. Extra cards, I just threw them in. 1992, Donruss Triple Play. I was going to say Topps Triple Play. Donruss Triple Play. Definitely should have some double-up players and Hall of Famers in here. We got Brian McRae for the Kansas City Royals, followed by Felix Jose with the eye black for the Cardinals. Hall of Famer Robin Yount for the Milwaukee Brewers, followed by Fred McGriff for the Padres. Jeff Johnson for the New York Yankees, followed by, I'm going to go with Luis Bologna in this awesome action card. That'll go to the Angels. Ben McDonald for the Orioles, followed by Darren Lewis for the Giants. I don't know why I got stuck on his name. Sweet Lou Whitaker for the Detroit Tigers. That's a double-up player. Followed by Royce Clayton for the Giants. Jack McDowell for the White Sox. Benito Santiago, double-up player. Brian Harper for the Minnesota Twins. Dave Magadan for the Mets. And Dave Stewart for the Athletics. Then we got a promotional card. Pretty cool stuff. All right, got 2 double-up players and 1 Hall of Famer in the first pack. Let's see if we could do better in the second pack. I don't understand mascot. I've seen that before. You did it on the video before, and I didn't know what the mascot meant. Ah, you're looking for the mascot. Gotcha. Okay. All right, guys. Second pack of Donruss Triple Play. We got Lee Stevens for the Angels. Hall of Famer Andre Dawson in an awesome action, so he'll go for the Hall of Famer pool. Tim Raines for the Chicago White Sox. Followed by Willie McGee for the Giants. Mark Whitten for the Indians. Followed by a new Hall of Famer, Larry Walker for the Expos. Julio Franco for the Ageless Wonder for the Texas Rangers. Followed by, I thought I know who it was. This is Scott Sanderson. And right now he's the star for the Yankees in this card. See, it says, now a Yankee. But there you go. Scott Sanderson for the Yankees. Hall of Famer Randy Johnson with a ball on his face for the Mariners. Followed by Dave Stewart and Jerry Brown in awesome action. I'm going to give that to the Athletics. Bob Welch for the Oakland A's, followed by Jose Oquendo, who's a double-up player for the Cardinals. Ron Gahn for the Texas Rangers, and Doug Drabeck for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Then we got Donruss Gallery of Stars for the Chicago White Sox, Steve Sax. That's a pretty cool card. We got a promotional card at the end. Man. Double-up player over here. Hall of Famers get sleeved. And pretty cool stuff. I was watching that lunchtime stuff about Randy Johnson, how after baseball, kind of find his happiness with taking pictures. I guess he follows Rush around, I believe. Rush. Man, I can't. I got the band wrong, I think. Oh, goodness. Styx? No. Man, I can't remember the band that he follows around. And I just watched the damn thing. I hate when I do that. All right, guys, so we did enough old stuff. Or it's all old stuff, but we did all the 1992 through 1993. So basically, the double-up players are pretty much gone. Now we're going to go to some, getting a little bit more current. We're going to go with 1999 Fleer Traditions. We have Roberto Kelly for the Texas Rangers. Then we got Hall of Famer Craig Biggio for the Houston Astros. Fred McGriff, the crime dog, for the Tampa Bay Rays. Followed by Edgar Clemente, rookie debut. This is a descendant of Roberto Clemente, but he ended up changing his last name. And this card does have some snow on it now because it was stuck to this card. We have Mike Lowell and his MLB debut, and that is for the Yankees. Then we got Tim Raines, Hall of Famer, the warning track card, red variation, but again, snow messes it up. Jason Giambi in the background. Got Dan Wilson for the Seattle Mariners. Then we got David Cone for the New York Yankees. Ryan Miner for the Baltimore Orioles and his major league debut. They thought he was going to be a great third baseman that cut Cal Ripken in short. Then we have Hall of Famer Greg Maddux for the Atlanta Braves. Promotional card. We got a second pack of this. Hopefully they're not as snowy as these are. Actually, these aren't that bad, but they do have some snow on them. Just so you guys know before you get them. And these cards have been stuck together for a while and could and will probably have snow on them. And since I dropped it, probably a dent. Nah, they're good. Butch Husky for the New York Mets. Then we have Gabe Alvarez for the Detroit Tigers. Armando Benitez for the Baltimore Orioles. Followed by Carlos Baerga for the Mets. Right? Yeah, the Mets. Then we have Going Yard, Mike Piazza insert. That's pretty cool. 485 feet. Mike Piazza, the Hall of Famer. Then we got Lenny Webster for the Baltimore Orioles. Warning track collection. Then we got Hal Morris for the Kansas City Royals. Followed by Brian Simmons, debut for the White Sox. Chan Ho Park for the Dodgers. Chuck Knobloch for the Yankees, and a promotional card. That Going Yard is pretty cool. Let's go over here. Maddox. Greg Maddux. Tim Raines. And Craig Biggio. All right. Next package, we're going to do the 2006 Rack Pack. This is Series 2 of that one. Got my handy dandy scissors already. Boom. Yeah, whatever. All right. Let's see, Diego. What's in here? Well, the first few cards are, and I think these have some of the buybacks. Andrew Jones for the Atlanta Braves. Excuse me. Scott Kazmir for the Tampa Bay Rays. Then we got Ted Lilly for the Blue Jays. They are followed by Ricky Weeks and Prince Fielder for the Brew Crew. Ken Maka for the Athletics. Followed by Nick Swisher for the Athletics. And Joe Creedy for the White Sox. That was the first portion. The second portion of the pack is packaged. So we're going to the third portion of the pack. And they're loose. We have Brian Schneider. That is for the Washington Nationals. He is followed by Connor Jackson, rookie card for the Diamondbacks. Then we have John Papelbon for the Red Sox. Phillies team card. That's pretty cool. Woody Williams for the Padres. Lance Niekro for the Giants. and Bob Wickman for the Indians. That is technically the third pack, or the third portion. Now, this is the second portion. It had a cellophane package. Scott Air for the Chicago Cubs. That is followed by Sidney Ponson for the Cardinals. We have opening day, Toronto Blue Jays versus the Minnesota Twins. And this is at Toronto, so it looks like it's at Toronto. Maybe it is in Minnesota. I'm not sure. I'm going to say it's going to the Minnesota Twins. That is my official decision. Then we got a Mickey Mantle card for the New York Yankees. That is definitely a Hall of Famer right there. The buyback is Jeff Robinson before they put the foil stamps on him. Jeff Robinson for the Giants. Doug Baker for the Tigers. Jack O'Connor for the Twins. That is 84. We got 86, 84, and 85. 84, 85, 86, and the buyback cards. We got a Mickey Mantle card, so that's pretty cool. The other one is a checklist and a promotional card. And we'll move on. After our sleeve, the Mick. There you go. Nice Mickey Mantle card for the New York Mets. All right. Do some five-card packs of Top Series 2, 2015. And just because I'm going to open up the second pack at the same time and open up both packs and show both. All right. We have R.J. Alvarez for the Athletics, followed by the Boston Red Sox. Then we have Tyson Ross for the San Diego, Alex Colome for the Rays, Justin Masterson for the Red Sox, Tuffy Goswitch for the Diamondbacks, John Holdscomb, rookie card for the Pirates, Odubel Herrera, rookie card for the Phillies, A.J. Burnett for the Pirates, and Justin Morneau for the Colorado Rockies. That was 2 packs of Topps Series 2. 2018 Topps Opening Day. 1 pack of these only. We have Ruffin Odor for the Texas Rangers, followed by George Springer for the Houston Astros, David Price with the Boston Red Sox, opening day, before opening day, Ichiro with the Miami Marlins, Troy Tulowitzki with the Toronto Blue Jays, Andrew Miller, Cleveland, and Andrew Stevenson, rookie card for the Washington Nationals. All right. Before we do this 2016, I want to do these Topps Bazooka cards. There we go. Topps Bazooka cards. We have Hall of Famer Jeff Bagwell for the Houston Astros. Promotional card. Mark McGwire for the Athletics. Then we got, backwards, Hal Morris for the Cincinnati Reds. Alex Fernandez for the White Sox. And Marquise Grissom for the Expos. Our next pack of these. Contain, those bubble gums go to the side, Sandy Alomar Jr. promotional card. Then we got Mike Stanley Red for the New York Yankees. And then we got Mike Stanley Base, Ray Langford for the Cardinals, and Jack McDowell for the Yankees. 1 Hall of Famer card, Jeff Bagwell. His stance always got to me when I was watching baseball. I tried a stance, that didn't work for me. Another guy who I tried to bat like was Mickey Tettleton. How he used to hold the bat like off to the side, kind of like this. And I used to, before he would go, get into a stretch. Here we got 2016 Don Russ baseball. I tried that batting left-handed. When I played baseball, I was switch hitter, and left-handed I would try and do his thing because I stood up straighter. When I was batting right-handed, I actually crouched down a little bit more. Miguel Cabrera for his Detroit Tigers. Jake Arrieta for the Cubs. Eva Longoria for the Tampa Bay Rays. Pedro Martinez, Hall of Famer for the Boston Red Sox. Another Hall of Famer, Masters of the Games, Randy Johnson for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And Kevin Kiermaier for the Tampa Bay Rays. Yeah, so I used to try and finish like Fred McGriff, how he would like come back around over his head on certain hits. I remember trying to do that, and I hit myself in the head, and I got yelled at by my coach. All right, our next pack of 2016 Don Russ, we have Anthony Rizzo for the Chicago Cubs, Lorenzo Cain for the Kansas City Royals, Andrew McCutchen for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Ichiro for Miami. Then we have Kyle Schwarber, rookie card, Don Russ Studios, and Manny Machado, retro card. Kyle Schwarber will get sleeved here. Rookie card of Schwarber. All right, and then we'll sleeve up the Hall of Famers here. The big unit, Randy Johnson. And Pedro Martinez. Our two Hall of Famers in there. Now it's time for the Throwback Repack. The Throwback Repack are packs that I made myself, or cards from my collection that sometimes don't fit in my collection, or I just felt like giving them away. Or they're kind of like cards for like from the 90s or 2000s that I probably won't be able to buy a pack of, but I was able to make a pack of them. And I try and look for the best cards I have too. So our first pack is some Gypsy Queen of 2018. We have Eric Feedy for the Washington Nationals, Anthony Rendon for the Nationals, Jordy Mercer for the Pirates. Then we got Cole Hamels for Texas Rangers, Kevin Gossman for the Orioles, followed by Chris Archer for the Tampa Bay Rays, Tucker Barnhart for the Reds, followed by Chris Davis for the Orioles. Then we got Eric Hosmer for the Royals, and J.A. Happ for the Blue Jays. So that was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 card pack. Now we have the second pack. A Throwback Repack. And this one is 1978 Topps Baseball cards. I have Phil Mankowski. Then I have Danny Doyle. Disclaimer, some of these cards might be in pristine condition, but they are pretty, I think I kept them in pretty nice shape. Doug Rader for the Blue Jays. Fran Healy for the Yankees. Dave Roberts for the Cubs. Pat Zachary for the Mets. Mike Ivey for the San Diego Padres. Ben Ogilvy for the Tigers. Tony Scott for the Cardinals. And Gary Lavelle for the Giants. Wait, is Ogilvy a Hall of Famer? Oh, goodness, I don't remember. If somebody wants to check that out for me, check if Ben Ogilvy is a Hall of Famer or if he's just like a local legend type of thing. All right, guys. So now it's time for our feature product, which is the 2009 Series 1 baseball. Top Series 1 baseball. There, no, he's not. Thank you. I didn't think so, but when I'm not sure, I have to ask at least. No such thing as a stupid question. Just stupid answers. Here's our packs. There's our commemorative. We got some more packs in there. All right. So we look in the box. There's nothing else in there. We should have 10 packs plus the commemorative card pack. So let's check that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 packs plus the commemorative. We'll save that one for last. Good luck, everybody. 2009 Top Series 1. All right, we have Tim Hudson for the Atlanta Braves. Zach Greinke for the Royals. Thank you, Patrick. Luis Castillo for the Mets. Followed by Mel Ott, who is a Hall of Famer. That is for the Giants. We got Topstown Jay Bruce for the Reds. That's the gold one. Then we got Chris Lambert for the Detroit Tigers, rookie card. Jonathan Van Every for the Red Sox. And Andy Schoenstein for the Tampa Bay Rays. Next pack. Let me do this upside down because we have a rookie cup card of Denard Span for the Minnesota Twins. Then we got Edwin Encarnacion for the Cincinnati Reds. John Lester with the Boston Red Sox. Followed by Justin Verlander with the Detroit Tigers. Roy Halladay, Hall of Famer, Topstown card. Then we got Evan Longoria and David Price for the Rays. Ian Kinsler for the Texas Rangers. And Reed Bruniak for the Tampa Bay Rays. Definitely a Tampa Bay Rays box here. Let's see. We got Chris Young for San Diego Padres. Followed by Ichiro for the Seattle Mariners. Then we got Andrew Jones with the Dodgers. Here we have Todd Wellenmeyer for the Cardinals. Followed by Babe Ruth for the New York Yankees, Legends of the Game. That's a Hall of Famer card. Daisuke, there you go. Daisuke Matsuzaka for the Red Sox. Glenn Perkins for the Minnesota Twins. And Joe Saunders for the Angels. We have Angel Baroa for the LA Dodgers. That is followed by AJ Pierzynski for the White Sox. Something's wrong with my my feed. Is everybody going in circles, or is it just me? I think I see myself. All right, Adalis Perez for the Washington Nationals, followed by Alex Rodriguez for the New York Yankees, Topstown card. Matt Scherzer for the Diamondbacks. That's pretty cool. Then we got rookie card of Andrew Carpenter for the Phillies. And we got Juan Castro for the Orioles and Ryan Church for the New York Mets. They sent me a text message and I messed up my phone's feed. All right. We have Mariano Rivera for the Yankees. Oh, wait, Hall of Famer. Off to the side. Johnny Huerta for the Cincinnati Reds. Justin Upton for the Diamondbacks. Then we got Albert Pujols for the Cardinals. Josh Hamilton, we got his autograph last night. This one's for the Texas Rangers. Albert Pujols again, Cardinals. Jeff Samardzija for the Cubs. And Gabe Kapler for the Brewers. Gabe messed up my Phillies, man. I really was excited to see what Joe Girardi had for the team and if he could pick them up from where they were. Okay, we have Jermaine Dye for the Chicago White Sox. Sorry. Then we got Chris Duncan for the Cardinals, followed by Casey Kotchman for the Atlanta Braves, John Lester and Jason Bay for the Red Sox. We have a gold card of Brian McCann for the Atlanta Braves that is numbered to 2009. Then we got Lance Berkman with the Houston Astros, right? Yeah. Derek Barton for the A's and Sin-Soo Choo for the Indians. My hands are starting to go numb from leaning against the table. Just in case you guys are wondering why I'm going a little bit slower, my hand is like not there. We have Shane Victorino for the Phillies. I like that card. Cliff Lee for the Indians. Then we got AJ Burnett, Irvin Santana, and Roy Halladay. That'll go to the Blue Jays. However, it will go for the Hall of Famer because Halladay is in there. Then we got Chipper Jones for the Atlanta Braves. Then we have Top Stacks promotional card. James McDonald for the Dodgers, rookie card. Jerry Manuel for the Mets. Brad Hawk for the Rockies. And Cody Ransom for the Yankees. Got a pair of scissors where the Hall of Famers are. All right, that was that last pack. Or the first pack, I should say. All right. We have James Shields, big game, James Shields for the Tampa Bay Rays. Brandon Wood for the Angels. Then we got Francisco Liriano for the Twins, followed by Josh Outman for the Athletics, Tim Linthicum for the Giants, Gabby Sanchez, rookie card for the Florida Marlins, Casey Blake for the Dodgers, and Nick Hundley for the San Diego Padres. All right, next pack. Is Andrew Miller for the Florida Marlins. Surprised that's not a rookie card. Juan Uribe for the Chicago White Sox. Johan Santana for the Mets. Followed by Rafael Furcal for the Dodgers. Another Josh Hamilton, but this time it's the base version. The other one was gold. Then we have David Wright with the Mets. Michael Bowden, rookie card for the Red Sox. Trey Hillman, Kansas City Royals, and Andy Marte for the Indians. Final pack. Kyle Kendrick for the Phillies, followed by Dustin Pedroia for the Red Sox. We have a turkey red of Jacoby Ellsbury. That is for the Boston Red Sox, followed by a Topps Town of Jay Bruce. Shane Victorino for the Phillies, followed by Daniel Murphy for the Mets. And then we got Kazu Matsui for the Indians, for the Astros, and Brian Giles for the San Diego Padres. Woo! Okay, all I remember getting was... Wait, did we get any? I don't think we got any of the key players tonight. All right, it's time to see what we got in the commemorative pack here. See what we got here. Who is the Hall of Famer? And it's going to be for... It's going to be for the California Angels, or Anaheim Angels, or LA Angels, or LA Angels Anaheim. We have Nolan Ryan, and on the Nolan Ryan is the 1973 All-Star Game commemorative patch. So that's pretty cool. Not numbered, but pretty cool card. So congratulations to the California Angels, Los Angeles Angels, whatever the Angels may be. And that's also a Hall of Famer, so it's also going to put you into the drawing. And I'm going to sleeve up the Hall of Famers from this pile so I can go through them. I have to find the sleeve that fits that. I don't know. This one might fit it. Yeah. Bam. Nolan Ryan. All right, guys. Let's go through some of the Hall of Famer, through some of the double-up players and the Hall of Famers that we got in this break. Guys who will get an extra card in their package will be the Cardinals with Jose Oquendo, the Padres with Benito Santiago, Sweet Lou Whitaker gets the Detroit Tigers one, Guillen gets the White Sox one, and Denny Martinez gets the Expos one extra card in their package, randomly selected from my collection. Then for the Hall of Famers, to try and win either this autograph of Kyle Blair or this Willie Stargell card. The Stargell card is just a Topps Fire card, nothing special about it, but the chance to pick on which one they want to have. You have Pedro Martinez for Boston. Arizona's in with the Diamondbacks. Houston's in with the Jeff Bagwell card. Yankees, we have Biggio with the Houston Astros. Tim Raines with the Yankees. Maddox with the Atlanta Braves. Mike Piazza with the Mets. I didn't even say that before, but this is Mike Piazza with the Mets. Andre Dawson with the Cubs. Tim Raines with the White Sox. Larry Walker with the Expos. Randy Johnson with Seattle. Robin Yount with Milwaukee. Tigers get in with Alan Trammell. Milwaukee gets another chance with Paul Molitor. Mel Ott for the Giants. We have Roy Halladay with Toronto. Babe Ruth with the Yankees. Mariano Rivera. Roy Halladay for Toronto, even though this is A.J. Burnett card. And Chipper Jones with Atlanta. And our hit of the night, it is Nolan Ryan for the Angels, and they'll get in on that random. So that's going to be pretty cool to see. So that's basically it. That's basically the break, right? So there is one thing that we have to do, and that is the going to be the Don't Get Moose game. Well, first I had to check and see if I. No, I did not. Of course I didn't. I was not prepared for tonight. I was not prepared. Last night we did have a winner in the Don't Get Moose game. The hottest board game all around. I'm going to go ahead and switch that. Hey guys, we're going to play Don't Get Moosed. And move this camera up. Moose time. Move this light upward. And try and get something to get the light not to shine right on the cards. All right, so we basically, the point of the game is we have 18 sticker cards here. Each one has a Mike Mussina card behind it except for one. That one will be the winner. So basically what I need you to do is guess which card does not have a Mike Mussina behind it. All right, so go ahead and have at the board. If you are not part of the break, but you still want to play, go right ahead. I'll just ask you for your address, and I'll send you the card that you win, if you win. So go ahead and start naming some names. Naming some teams, I should say, that are on the board. All right, we have Patrick Joyce. Patrick says, I want the Toronto Blue Jays. Right here. Toronto Blue Jays. Are you the winner? Oh, did I show it too quick? I don't know if I did or not. All right, Toronto Blue Jays. Are they a winner? No. You have been moosed, Mr. Patrick. Then we have Chris Weaver. Chris Weaver says the Angels in blue. The Angels? Is it the Angels? I don't know. Could be. Maybe. Let's see. Is it the Angels? You are moosed, man. The point of the game is not to get moosed. You guys like getting moosed. That's why. I should send you all a Mike Mussina card. All right. We have our next contestant say, Nick Fusco says the White Sox right here. Nick Fusco won last night. Won a Bowman Platinum Trout that I just put in there. Actually, I didn't refill that card. See if I can do it now. For the Chicago White Sox, is there a moose? Yes, there is. You have been moose, sir. Now we got Joe Grievers. He says the Phillies. It has to be Philadelphia. Philadelphia's Diego's team. There wouldn't be any moose in Philadelphia, would there? We'll see in a second. I don't know. Do you want to second guess this one? Phillies say, you're moosed. All right, guys. 4 of you guys got a chance. We still have a little bit of time, so here's what I'm going to do. The 4 of y'all can pick another team, and if anybody else still wants to play, just go ahead and jump in and just say a team yourself. But these guys will get a second chance. Patrick, Chris, Weaver, Nick, and Joe Grievers. Give me a second chance. Make it fast. And while you're doing that, I'm going to add in a card to to sleeve in to put into the thing there. Oh, Ben said the Twins. I'm sorry. I probably didn't see you on my phone. Twins. I can give you the Twins. We have for the Twins, Minnesota Twins. Ben, is there a moose back there? Yes, there is. You have been moosed too. Even with the should have been missed. Ben, you can also take another shot at it as well. I have Chris Weaver with the Brewers first. Trying to look at my feed. We have Nick with the Padres. Chris says the Brewers. And if no Twins. Patrick, the Twins were already taken too. So let's go with the Padres. Or no, Kansas City Royals for Joe Griever. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to miss you there. Joe Griever goes with his Kansas City love. The World Series opponent of the Phillies at one point. Here we go. Is there moose? Yes, there is. You have been moose, sir. Chris, the Padres. The Padres are next. Let's check out San Diego. San Diego doesn't have any moose. It's too warm, right? Oh, not in this case. There's a moose in that one. There's a moose lurking in San Diego. How about in Milwaukee? Milwaukee's that kind of territory. Milwaukee Brewers. Do they have him? I don't know. Oh, Milwaukee Brewers has a moose in it. Or I'm trying to find a catchphrase for when you guys get moose. So I'm working on some stuff. We have Patrick said the Reds. So Patrick with the Reds. Is that a winner? It was last night. But tonight, it is moose time. You have been moose for the second time. All right, last one. We have Ben with the Indians. Ben has the Indians, and that'll be the last call. Chief Wahoo. Do you have moose, Chief Wahoo? Chief Wahoo, do you have moose in the back of you? I don't know. Yes, he does. Another moose. Oh, goodness. I had, what was that? 4 guys try, 5 guys try, and nobody got it. All right, guys. So there was a board. So it was either the Yankees, the Giants, the Orioles, the Red Sox, the Cardinals, or the Astros. It's one of those teams right there. But unfortunately, you guys did not pick the right one. So we're going to have to close the game. Thanks for playing, guys, and thanks for checking out the break. Like I said, we're going to be doing I'll be doing some invoices, sending them to you through Messenger, and then I'll also be sorting some cards this weekend. So, or hopefully tomorrow I can sort some cards. I'll be sorting some cards, and then I'll get them out to you guys, or get out how much it's going to be for shipping. I'm probably going to sort first, and then figure out the invoices, and then you guys can pay, and we could move on. I will be doing breaks next week. I'll only probably do 1 or 2, maybe a football and a baseball, because I'll be too bothered trying to get stuff sorted if I haven't gotten it by the weekend. So that's all I have left to say now. Until next time, peace out, collectors. I should really have that outro set. Yeah. We are the champions, my friend.